What's up, YouTube? This is Sean from BroadswordMedia.
And I'm John from ShowtimeBlogs.
And today we're doing a review of the Seth MacFarlane comedy film, Ted.
Ah, I see you're wearing a Brian Griffin shirt.
That's right. Seth MacFarlane made Family Guy, and he also made the Ted movie, so I figured this shirt would be perfect to represent the occasion.
Makes sense. The film's plot is fairly simple. It's about a boy who has no friends, and one Christmas he gets a teddy bear and names him Teddy, and then they have so much fun together that he wishes that Ted was real, and it so happens that conveniently a shooting star passes by. When it passes by, your wish comes true. So the next morning, Ted wakes up, and to their parents' surprise, he's alive, and they call him a demon, and stuff like that. And come 27 years later, boy, John Bennett, played by Mark Wahlberg, is all grown up, and Ted also is now voiced by Seth MacFarlane. He has a very deep voice, and they are both grown men sitting on their asses, acting childish, watching TV, drinking beer and smoking weed, and Mark Wahlberg is dating Mila Kunis, best known on Family Guy as Meg Griffin, and basically she's giving him an ultimatum between her and Ted because there's animosity in their relationship, so John has to decide which is more important in his life, Ted or Lori, the character played by Mila.
There's also a subplot going on in the movie where this father and son are trying to kidnap Ted because that father, very troubled man. I'm not going to get into details of why he's troubled or how he got troubled, but it's a very minor subplot, which leads to the story having a little more drama than you'd expect in a Seth MacFarlane kind of show or film, whatever. But as I said, it's a very minor subplot. When you watch the film, you'll probably forget about that character for a good portion of the film until he appears again later on.
Yeah, I thought the subplot was a bit interesting.
You know, personally, to me, I actually felt that the subplot was kind of cliche. It happens all the time in movies that involve some, like, toy coming to life or something very valuable that a boy didn't get to have as a child and as a grown-up wants.
Yeah, I agree with you. I do feel the subplot was a bit cliched. Kidnapping is very common in films, but I believe they added a new twist to it. The creepiness levels are somewhat reminiscent to characters on Family Guy like Herbert the Pedophile, or that other character that has that creepy, I can do a handstand kind of voice.
Yeah, I agree with you. It did. Now that you say that, it does kind of make me think of like the pedophile character from Family Guy for sure. He did have that feel to him.
That atmosphere. In an interesting note, the movie adds dark humor that works for the film as opposed to MacFarlane's animated shows where the humors would be too dark even for television.
Yeah, I fully agree with that. A lot of these jokes are very similar to how they're delivered or written on the Seth MacFarlane shows like Family Guy, especially Family Guy or American Dad. But nonetheless, it works. It's different. It's more adult because it's a rated R movie as opposed to a TV-14 show. And the jokes are delivered very well.
As far as comparing the film with MacFarlane's TV shows, Family Guy, American Dad, and The Cleveland Show, well, I stopped watching Family Guy and American Dad a while ago. Both shows' humor was a bit uncomfortable for me, for my taste anyway. If you're fans of all three shows, this is definitely a movie for you. It's even funnier than the three shows. If you're tired and you find the humor stale on one, two, or all three of the shows, this film's definitely an improvement. You have my word on that.
As for numbers, I would highly recommend this film. It's a very funny film. Get quite a lot of laughs in it. Probably one of the better comedy films out in theaters at the moment right now. And the plot is there. It is still kind of cliche. It isn't really an elaborate plot by any means at all. But it's good enough to actually make this comedy film a good watch. And I give it an 8.4.
Yeah, I agree with a lot of what you said. A lot of the plot not being there and cliches here and there as well. And which is why I'm going to give it a 7.9. However, it is a funny film, and I do recommend it for fans of Seth MacFarlane.
So that brings our total to 8.2. So yeah, check out the film. You'll get quite a lot of laughs. Just don't expect any serious drama or anything. So there'll be plenty more movie reviews to come. So please like, comment, and subscribe to BroadswordMedia and check out some more.
And also, ShowtimeBlogs, I have some material on there too if you'd like to check out.